What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday. Normally, we have a live stream on Thursdays, but it is Christmas Day. We're taking the day off. So we figured we would have some fun. Here is a fun video for you. I've been meaning to make this video for a very long time, and I hope you enjoy it. It's for fun. We will see you. Uh, we'll see you tomorrow, back on our normal schedule. I should say, if you're easily offended by things that are fun, just don't watch it. Okay? This is intended to be funny, intended to be taken halfway seriously, intended to be constructive in a tongue in cheek, sort of satirical way. Okay? I know that because the entire point of this video is this, we have to explain this at the beginning so that you don't get offended. Okay? This video is called How to Watch a YouTube Video. Okay, I made a list of various things that you need to do to make sure that you watch a YouTube video correctly, because I think a lot of you are not watching these videos correctly. I don't think you're watching a guitar channel correctly. I don't think you are. So step one, we need to make sure that the environment is correct. Okay, so what we need is ideally a basement. It could be any basement, but ideally it needs to be your mom's basement. Okay. I'm assuming that you're only employed some of the time, or maybe, while you're not delivering pizza, you're in your mom's basement. So at least it has to be a basement, but definitely your mom's would help. The lighting should be like poor to mediocre. Okay. We're talking like a flickery bulb would be ideal. Nothing, no lights like this. We don't want any good lighting. We want kind of flickery, sort of creepy kind of vibe. All right. The chair really needs to be probably an old desk chair, maybe missing one wheel, propped up on a couple of books. I would definitely say there definitely needs to be stains. Okay. For sure. Definitely stains. And then I would also recommend we need snacks. You need to go to your corner store that is kind of creepy at night. Uh, risk being mugged, and get some sort of generic. Because chances are, if you're watching our videos and you're really into Harley Benton's and Fireflies and stuff, that you're probably not going to buy the on-brand monster. It's going to be some sort of off-brand monster. Really important here, I would say, is Cheetos. Cheetos are important for a few reasons. They get on your face. They also get on the keyboard when you're madly typing. They will get all over the keyboard. They will get the mouse sticky, and that little buildup on the bottom of the mouse will start because of the Cheetos. So make sure that but you, like I said, I know you're a Harley Benton guy, so chances are you are buying not the real Cheetos, but the huge tub that you can get at Sam's Club, not Costco, Sam's Club, the big tub of generic Cheetos. I would definitely, because then when you get low on them, your hand has to go all the way down and it gets all here, and then it gets, you see, it goes back to the chair. So we got to make sure that the chair, see, this is an environment. We're creating an environment to not learn anything, and to have a serious lack of impatience. That's really what we're going for here. When you're sticky, when your chair is crooked, when you can't see well, you just will be very impatient. You'll be a little pent up, a little frustrated, right? And that is the environment that we want to watch a YouTube video. Okay, so we need an old laptop with one broken speaker. Definitely one broken speaker, or it has to rattle a little bit. Okay, there has to be, or if you use headphones, they have to be the kind that when you wiggle the corded only, no wireless. When you wiggle the cord, this ear sort of crackles a little, right? Or you have to like wiggle the jack just a little bit. And an old laptop with a fan that's really loud, so that you can't hear anything totally clearly. Okay. An alternative to this would be is if you're on the go and you're watching a video that really looking with an A/B test, I would definitely say that another alternative to environment here could be on a bus or some other public transportation with a lot of people around, only watching on your phone at a very low volume. Okay, that's the other. I would accept that if this other mom's basement thing was not available, right? So public transportation, lots of crowd noise, a lot of people around, doctor's office where the volume on the phone has to be very low and you're only watching on a phone, or maybe with one earbud max. Okay, so those are some environment things that I would really be concerned with. The other thing too is watching videos muted with only subtitles, especially tone related ones. That's also a move. I would also mention that if, for example, you're at the doctor's office. So there you go. There's a couple things. Okay. Now we've got the environment. Okay. We've totally got the environment now. And I know this video is a little longer than you expected, but see, the video is always longer than you expect. That's the point. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is, now we're sitting down, we're ready to watch the video. Okay. We see the thumbnail. Okay. Make sure that we only click on thumbnails that we know we're going to disagree with something in the video. If you're going to agree with the video, if you're going to enjoy the video, don't even click on it. Only click on videos where you know you don't like the YouTube channel, where you know you don't like the content, and you definitely disagree with what you see in the thumbnail. Okay. Only click on those videos, right? And then the next step would be, before the video starts, pause it immediately, like 2 seconds, and comment. Okay. React 100% before you hear anything. Just completely, just totally react. Some comment suggestions, okay, to kind of get this discussion going in the right way would just be first. Just put the word first. That would be good. Didn't even watch, but, and then how you disagree with the video. That would be another suggestion I would mention. You lost me at, but do it after 2 seconds before I've ever even said, or whatever presenter who's ever said anything. So you lost me at, but you're really only going off the thumbnail, right? You've never actually watched anything in the video. So I would mention that. Another thing could be, if you owned a version of the gear that is in the video, in the thumbnail, back, I would say at least 5, preferably 15 years ago, before a good version of this particular gear even existed, but you had something that looked sort of like it, or etc. I had this back in and it sucked, or it whatever, disagreed with the video. Okay. Mention a piece of gear that you own that doesn't apply at all, but do it at 2 seconds, right? Don't wait for the video to play through. That would totally blow the point of commenting. Those would be a couple of things. Bonus points if you completely misinterpret the title or take it personally somehow before ever watching. That would be something. Also, I would also mention, you could also alternatively watch 3 or 4 seconds of the video, or 15 or 30 seconds of the video, knowing that probably on a 15-minute video it's going to be fairly well explained, but comment on something and disagree with something that hasn't been talked about in the intro, so that it can be talked about later, proving you wrong. But do it early enough so that it counts. It only counts if you do it early. You know, if you watch the whole video and then disagree, I get that. That's okay. But what you really want to do is disagree before you even heard anything. That's prime. I'm top tier YouTube watcher if you're doing that. I would also mention, here's another thing you can do too. I've seen this but some folks aren't very good at it. Some folks will literally watch the whole video and like pay attention and enjoy it. But what we're really looking for here, to get the most out of the experience, I would say is don't watch. Because the sound is going to be coming out of the speakers, right? So there's no need to actually watch the video. What you can do is just scroll through the comments that are already there, right? Look for keywords, right? Tonewood, anything you disagree with. Look for keywords and don't read the whole comment. Context is not important here. What we're concerned with is things to react to. So make sure that you see a tone, a keyword, a half a sentence, a word you disagree with, and then immediately decide that the person who made the video is definitely wrong, right? Or they are biased, because typically they're biased because they disagree with you. See, that's what usually happens is, if you know that you disagree with that creator, then automatically everything they say after that, they are biased against you personally, because they personally somehow know you through the internet and are speaking directly with the intention of offending you. I don't think people realize that we as creators have the power to do that. Okay, so just make sure. And then also, definitely comment about their sponsorships, their ability to shill products. Because I think a lot of times people don't understand that YouTube creators get everything for free, and that everything we do is for money. Everything we do is for money. It's literally a sense of greed that pushes a person to be creative. Okay, so just understand that and make sure that everybody else in the comments knows that. Bonus points for links that have nothing to do with the video, so that YouTube kicks it into the junk folder and comments are never seen. But the problem with those is you lose your impact. Okay, so I would definitely recommend that. A couple of things that also could help with your YouTube watching is if you multitask. Being on the phone, as we mentioned, is always a thing. Have 2 videos going at the same time. That's a thing also. I know you're probably working. Maybe if you are delivering pizza, you might not be in your mom's basement. You might be delivering pizza and have the phone right here listening to it, or somewhere. So just make sure that you're multitasking, so you're not fully paying attention. Paying attention is probably the worst thing you can do in a YouTube video. I think if you pay attention, then you have nothing to react to, right? Because for the most part, most YouTube creators are fairly complete in their analysis of things. So if you pay attention, it spoils all of the fun. You need to make sure that you don't pay attention. You got to do something else at the same time. The other thing that could also help this is be researching Reddit about the same subject, so that you are naturally a contrarian with your reactions. That's another thing that I would say. And then when you get about 30% into the video, skip to the end. Skip to the last 30 seconds. So if the video is 10 minutes long, watch about 3.5 minutes, and then just skip to about 30 seconds from the end. And then make another comment about how something was missed. Go to the bathroom, come back. That's another one. Make sure that you miss some of the video, and then comment about how something was missed in the video you never addressed. I would also definitely recommend the comment clickbait. No explanation. Explanations are not necessary, right? We just need the reaction. So clickbait for no reason. I don't know why it would be there, but just put it there. Also, skip to the end, okay? And then comment, this could have been 30 seconds. Because clearly time is a factor. So make sure that if you've missed much of the video, missed much of the point, and you've done everything right up to this point, then just get to the end of the video. But don't watch the whole video. Just skip to the end of the video, okay? And put, this could have been 30 seconds. The other thing I would strongly suggest is talk about how you're never going to watch this channel again. Okay. That's something really important. And definitely talk about how you're going to block the channel, because, block the channel. And then when our next video comes out, repeat this whole process. It helps if you say you're going to block the channel, you're never going to watch again, and then tomorrow when a new video comes out, come back and repeat the process, because it's a completion. If you're a completionist sort of person, you're going to want to follow through, right? So I'm never going to watch again, and then the next day watch again and comment. Okay, but don't comment directly. So this is very important though. Don't comment directly to the creator in the next video. Just comment within the community. Talk to one of the other viewers, because it'll be like you're not actually there and you actually did block the channel, but you didn't. See, it's a thing. So just make sure you do that. I would also say that if you don't understand something, if you feel like a detail was missed, because I'm sure that's why you're here watching the video. Because a lot of times the reason a person watches a video is to make sure that they are already right about something, that the guitar that they bought is the right one, that the pickup selection that they made is the right one, that they are right. It's confirmation. They want confirmation that they are right, and the way they feel is the way everyone else feels. Okay. So if for some reason that does not happen, make sure that you blame it on the person who made the video. If you feel that you have not been properly, confirmed in your belief in certain myths or etc., then make sure you blame the creator for that. Blame the creator of the video. And what I would also say is, if you go back to the beginning of this video and you like the video, I know I said don't click on it, but do click on it if you like the video, if you like the creator, if you connect with him, if you're a Patreon member, if you're a YouTube member, if you're a subscriber, right? What I would also say is watch the entire video all the way to the end, right? But never comment. Don't do anything so that we don't even know you're there. If you're a person who really enjoys what we do, don't say anything. We don't even want to know you're there. Okay? That's what I would say. So, just to wrap up, if you follow these steps, you will be top tier. I would say if you did everything here, you would be top 3%, top 5% most effective YouTube viewer, watcher of all time. Do not fall down on any of these details. Be the person who does it properly, okay? And you will be contributing to the YouTube community. So anyway, yeah. Don't forget, we have another YouTube channel, DylanTalksTone. That's the real YouTube channel. This is DylanTalksTone 2. We just have fun over here. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to this channel as well as the other one. And share this video, because this is important. This is important. Everybody needs to know how to watch a YouTube video. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one.